Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be predicting round 3 of the 2023 Madrid Masters. There is 32 players left and 16 matches to predict. Hope you all enjoy it. Let's get on with the video. So this first match we have Carlos Alcaraz, the #1 seed, but world #2 player, versus Grigor Dimitrov. Now Alcaraz had a pretty good start to his title defense. He played against Emil Rusevori. Tough match. It was a 3-setter. He came back from being a set down, but he still managed to win. I still think Alcaraz is going to beat Dimitrov. Alcaraz, he is a very good player, and he's just been doing really well recently. I think he's going to do well in this tournament. So he's moving on to round 4. Up next, we have Hugo Grenier. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I most likely did. Hope not. Qualifier versus Alexander Zverev. Zverev played very well in his last match. It was against... who was it? He was playing against Roberto Carvalho's Baena, and he did pretty well. He won the last set 6-love, and it was a good match. He's getting a lot better, Zverev. So I think Zverev's got this. He'll be moving on to round 4. Now we're on to Karen Khachanov versus Roberto Bautista Agut. Seed #10 versus seed #20. Now, this is going to be an interesting match. I'm going to go with Khachanov here. He's had a good run so far. He beat Thiago Monteiro in the second round in 3 sets, 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. So a lot of 6s and a lot of 3s there. But I think Karen's got this. He'll be moving on to round 4. Yoshihito Nishioka versus Andrei Rublev up next. #28 seed versus #5 seed. Now I'm going with Rublev. He won the Monte Carlo Masters. He was very good in that final against Holger Rune. I just went with my gut when I predicted that, and I got it right. It was a close match as well. Nishioka, he's been doing well so far, but I think Rublev, he's a better player, and he'll be moving on to round 4. Now, we got a qualifier here of Matteo Arnaldi. Now, not normally you'll see qualifiers moving on this far in tournaments, but Casper Ruud, he beat seed #3. He managed to take out Casper Ruud. How? That's just insane. So, yeah, I'm going with Arnaldi here versus Jaume Munar. I think Arnaldi's got this. He's been playing very well so far. I think he's going on to round 4. Okay, now we got Daniel Altmaier versus the qualifier of Yannick Hanfmann. Okay, so 2 qualifiers here because Altmaier would have been a qualifier, but he lost his final match, which means he was a lucky loser. He has done well though so far. He's played well. He beat Oscar Otter 6-3, 4-6, 6-4, and Yannick Hanfmann beat Musetti, by the way, in straight sets. Musetti, the player who beat Djokovic at Monaco. So I'm going with Yannick on this one. I think Hanfmann, he's been playing really well so far. He'll be moving on to round 4 here in Madrid. Now we have Hubert Hurkacz versus Borna Coric, #12 seed versus #17 seed. Now, who has been playing a lot better so far this week? I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting match, but I'm gonna go with Hurkacz here. He's been playing pretty well. He beat Gasquet 6-7, 6-4, 7-5. He's been dropping a little bit recently. I think he'll just get the edge over Coric though. It might be a 3-setter. I think he'll be moving on to round 4 though. Alrighty, up next we got Alejandro Davidovich Fokina versus Holger Rune. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a good match. Both have played really well so far, but I'm going to go with Rune. He's been outstanding over the last, this year so far. Rune's been playing insanely well, so I'm going with Holger on this one to move on to round 4, the #6 seed. Okay, up next we have Dusan Lajovic versus lucky loser Jan-Lennard Struff. Okay, this is going to be a good match, but I'm going with Dusan Lajovic here. He's been playing really well so far. On the clay, he's been doing really well. He beat Felix Auger-Aliassime and Jason Kubler, so he is going to do well this tournament. I already know he is. French Open's looking good for him, but he's definitely moving on to round 4 and going to beat the lucky loser. I'm saying that right now. Moving on to Pedro Cachin versus #9 seed Francis Tiafoe. I think I know where we're going here. Francis Tiafoe will win. Moving on to round 4. He's been playing really well at the moment. So on the clay, he's not a bad player. He's been doing really well. So he's going to move on to round 4. I'm saying that. Francis TFO, he's going through. The qualifier of Roman Safulin next versus Bernabe Zapata Miralles. Now, this is interesting because it's crazy to see like qualifiers actually making it this far in the tournament, but I'm gonna go with Safulin on this one. He beat Tommy Paul, and he's been playing quite well so far. So I think he'll move on to round 4. Okay, Sebastian Baez next, number 25 seed versus Stefanos Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas played against Dominic Thiem last night, and that was a good match. 3-set battle, very epic. Baez has been playing very good too. He's a good clay court player, but I think Tsitsipas is a lot better and will definitely be moving on to round 4 here in Madrid. Up next, we have Taylor Fritz versus Christian Garin. Now, this is going to be a good match. Garin's a very good clay court player, but Fritz has been playing quite well recently, and he's a strong, good player. So, I'm going to go with Fritz on this one. I have a feeling he's going to move on to round 4. Okay, now we're moving on to Zhang Zhizhen versus the number 11 seed, Cameron Norrie. So, Zhang's been playing pretty well. He beat Denis Shapovalov in that last round, 6-7, 6-4, 7-6. He came back from being a set down to beat a seeded player, top 20 seeded player as well. So, he's been playing well, but Cameron Norrie, he's very good. He's been winning a lot of matches recently in straight sets and all of that. I think Cameron Norrie will be winning this match and moving on to round 4 here. Okay, so this is going to be a good match. Alex de Minaur, number 16 seed, versus Aslan Karatsev. Now, I thought Jero was going to beat Karatsev in my round 1 predictions video, but Karatsev, he's been playing very well this tournament. So I'd like to see how well he goes against Alex de Minaur. It's going to be a good test for him to see if he can actually kind of come back in tournaments and get good at tennis again. But he's been playing well, Alex is too, so I'm going to go with Alex de Minaur here. Okay, final prediction, final match here. I'm going to have to try and say this name. He doesn't have a pronunciation thing on the ATP website. So here we go. Qualifier, Alexander Shevchenko. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm really sorry if I did. Versus Daniil Medvedev, the 2nd seed. Okay, this is going to be a good match. Medvedev, he did play a match against Andrea Vavasori, but Medvedev dominated that. Clay court, by the way. Medvedev's not really good on the clay. Well, he doesn't like the clay. But I think he's going to win this match. He'll be moving on to round 4. I'm going with that. He'll be beating Alexander Shevchenko. That is it. That is my round 3 predictions for the Madrid Masters. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. I have videos planned and all that. They'll be coming very soon and throughout the week with more predictions coming soon as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day or night whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.